we reached the Matri Mandir site. Like I said earlier, it is a pretty deep place. Uh, I'll show the literature have read, which is placed in front of the temple. Uh, I mean, it's amazing to read about it. So, this is the Matri Mandir, and it has the 12 petal kind of stone structures. So each petal has a different meaning to it. Each petal has a different quality named after it. Starting with existence and ending with perfection. So it's pretty interesting. But sadly, I will not be going inside because we have to take an appointment a day in advance to be able to go inside and meditate. So I have not meditated that much to be an expert or something. So for one day, I think it's all right. So now let's get back to the auto. Can have some food and we'll visit the remaining part of the Pondicherry. Back to the parking. My legs are exhausted. Got to refuel myself. Have some food. I think after that break, I'll have decent amount of energy. So we are at the Paradise Beach. So seems that there is a boat house trip to the Paradise Beach and back. It's worth $200. So let's try it out. I'm at the Paradise Beach. Pretty windy over here. The waves also are pretty strong. The sand is pretty soft. The boat journey is over. Was all right. I think we came here at 3 o'clock and now it's almost 5 o'clock. So we did spend two hours over here. Heading back to the hotel. I tried for coffee, but that person didn't have change, so not having coffee over here. Anyway, it was pretty expensive. It was $30 for a coffee, which outside would cost around $15. So it's all right. His bad luck, or actually Pondicherry's tourism's bad luck. So if you've seen the glimpses of the beach was pretty good, pretty scenic, pretty breezy. Sand was pretty soft, almost like white sand beach. So it was good. but it did offer. I mean, one of the boats over there said that there are banana boat rides, kayaking, and all that. But I couldn't see anywhere where they were offering for that. But anyway, even if they did, I wouldn't be able to go, I mean, because I still don't know swimming. So, alright, then getting into the auto. Now we are heading back to the city, and from there we'll be going to the Botanical Gardens. So Botanical Garden is the last stop for today, and with that today's Pondicherry tour will get over. So let's check Botanical Garden now. Guess what comes next? Aquariums. Amazing place, guys. A lot of good fishes were there. I spent almost half an hour or maybe 20 to 25 minutes inside capturing different video clips of different fishes. Fish itself is plural anyway. So had fun. Now headed to the auto. So guys, the Pondicherry tour is over, and this is Mr. Murthy. Yes. So if you come to Pondicherry for a travel, definitely call him up. He's a very genuine guy. I'll post his number in the comment section. Alright? Thank you. Right, bye. Bye, thank you. There you go, we have seen Lakshmi. That's the bay, that's the elephant that stands in the evening. Today afternoon she wasn't there. So the auto guy said that she would be coming in the evening. So luckily I found her. But I was pretty scared to give her anything. And I don't think I have that much, any change on me. Cheers. Good tea. So a while back I was speaking to the camera and I forgot to hit the record button. Very stupid. So the plan now is to go to the Basilica of Sacred Heart of Jesus. As per Google, it is around 20 kilometers walk from here, and the distance is around 1.6 kilometers. I'm sorry. So I don't have any other work to do right now anyway, and it is 7 p.m. of the night. I have the entire night for me, so I'll be heading now towards the church, and from there we'll see where else we need to go. And yeah, on the way back home probably I'll have my dinner and call it a night. So there is good thing as well as bad thing about having Google. So I have come in a wrong direction towards the Basilica, and I realize that I'm not actually talking to people. I'm just checking on my phone, Google. Thank you, the iPhone is working pretty fine now. I have changed the battery of it last week. But then the main purpose of coming alone on a trip was so that I make the decisions on by myself. Talk to people, which being an introvert is like a big thing in a different city. So I just asked a person like, how do I go to the Basilica? And he gave me this exact same route of Basilica, that I have to go in the opposite direction, cross 3 streets and go to the left. And the Basilica will be near the railway station. So that's where I'm heading now. Just an amazing thing happened. just after I just recorded that, I asked a person the direction for the basilica and headed towards his given direction. As I was heading, I asked another person. I think he was of the same age group, on an Avenger, and another guy on Activa. So I first asked the guy on Activa if he knew the direction or the way to go to the basilica. So he didn't know, but he asked his friend. His friend knew. He guided me that to go in a particular direction, and I asked him how far it is, and he said it's just 200, 300 kilometers. Sorry, I mean 200, 300 meters. So I said thank you and just started walking. And after taking the turn he suggested, suddenly a bike came from behind me, and I see that the same guy who gave me the direction said, come on Sid, I'll drop you there. I was like so happy, and it's like he's a pretty he looked like a pretty genuine local guy, and nothing wrong he couldn't do any wrong. And it's 7:30, 8 o'clock in the night. So he picked me up from that location and dropped me at the church. So at the church a mass is going on, so I did not get in. I just stood there looking at the church, and I did not even take any pictures. And I think it's rude to take pictures when a mass is going on or any puja is going on in a temple or in a church, whatever. It's a place of worship. So earlier I was telling what is the meaning of basilica. So I recollected basilica means it's like a pilgrimage. Like how a pilgrimage is for a Hindu, same way a basilica is for a Christian. It's a place of pilgrimage. So here I am just recording this. It's not very, it's pretty uncommon that it happens with me. So I thought, why not record it in the camera. Like they say, it's a small world. So घूम फिर के वहीं आगे जहाँ कहानी शुरू हुई थी. So we are at the bus stand, and this is the footover bridge to cross to go to the hotel room. So on the way I also found the, what was that, Botanical garden. This is pretty high for getting up roads clip. Anyway, we'll try. So I thought of having tea first and then having the dinner, but then I couldn't find any place where I can find tea, and I was just thinking, what if after going ahead there's no good decent shop for having dinner. So I'm having dinner at this place. It's pretty alright. I ordered chicken fried rice and fish curry. Sorry, fried fish. So let's see how it tastes. The food was so tasty. Fried rice was alright. The fish was alright, but the mutton boti was amazing. And the fried rice had was in such a large quantity I couldn't finish even the half of it. So I got it parceled, and probably I'll have it tomorrow morning, or maybe in the night if I feel hungry. But yeah, mostly tomorrow morning I'll have it. And since there is AC in the room, probably it won't get stale. Now the target is to go to the bus stand and have some tea, and then head home. Hi guys, finally back at the hotel room. Very exhausted. I thought of taking a bath, but it's too late in the night. As you know, tomorrow's plan is either to hire a bicycle or an Activa and roam around in the city for visiting the remaining places. So I'm not sure if there are any places left out. I'll check on the internet right now and see if I've missed anything. So alright then, I call it a day, and this is the end of our day 2. So lot of new learnings today. I mean, it was a pretty good experience. I had made a bad or a little slightly incorrect decision of going into the auto instead of hiring a two-wheeler and roaming around the city. That would have been much more adventurous. Um, but anyway, so I mean, what is done is done. All right then, see you tomorrow. Good night and sweet dreams. Bye.